Ever wondered how a simple creation of human hands can turn into a vessel of evil? Picture a humble doll maker, a craftsman of innocent playthings, little knowing the ominous fate his latest creation is destined to bear. The tale we are about to unravel is no ordinary story, but a chilling narrative of the doll maker's curse. This is not a tale of witches and warlocks, nor of ghosts and goblins, but of a simple doll and the unimaginable horror it brings. The doll maker, a humble man of no extraordinary virtue or vice, crafts a doll that would become the harbinger of unthinkable terror. Each stitch, each brushstroke, unknowingly weaves a web of doom, setting the stage for a series of chilling events that would baffle the bravest of souls. So, brace yourselves, for we're about to embark on a journey into the heart of darkness. Let's delve into the eerie tale of the doll maker's curse. Our story begins with an unassuming doll maker, living in a peaceful town, oblivious of the doom he's about to unleash. This humble craftsman, known for his love of his trade, was respected and admired by all. His dolls were not mere toys, but works of art, lovingly crafted with a level of detail that breathed life into them. Each stitch, every brushstroke was a testament to his dedication. As he labored, he poured his heart and soul into these inanimate objects, unknowingly setting the stage for a chilling curse. His passion, seen by others as a charming quirk, was in fact a dangerous obsession. With every doll that came to life beneath his skilled hands, he unknowingly moved a step closer to the precipice of horror. As the doll maker finished his latest creation, little did he know that he had crafted an embodiment of pure evil. As the cursed doll found its way into innocent hands, the town's tranquility was about to be shattered. A family, blissfully unaware of the dark history that clung to their new possession, welcomed the doll into their home. It was an antique, they thought, a charming relic from a bygone era. How little they knew of the malevolent force they had unknowingly invited in. Almost as soon as the doll crossed the threshold, a palpable change swept through the house. The air grew heavy, the once bright and cheerful rooms seemed to darken, and an eerie silence enveloped the space. But the family brushed it off, attributing the uncanny atmosphere to their overactive imaginations. Then the doll began to move. It was subtle at first, a slight shift in position, a change in orientation. The family, puzzled yet intrigued, dismissed it as a trick of the light or a faulty memory. But the movements grew more pronounced, impossible to ignore. The doll, once confined to a shelf, was found in different rooms, atop tables, even on the stairs. A chill of fear began to creep into the hearts of the family. The nightmares came next. Each member was plagued by terrifying dreams filled with screams, darkness, and the ever-present doll. Its glassy eyes would stare at them, unblinking, its porcelain smile twisted into a cruel smirk. Each morning, they would wake up in a cold sweat, the echoes of their nightmares still ringing in their ears. The fear escalated, the once warm and happy home, now a cold, fear-filled shell of its former self. The family lived in a state of constant dread, the doll's presence casting a dark shadow over their lives. Each creak of the house, each flicker of the lights, sent them into a panic. The laughter and joy that once filled the house were replaced by hushed whispers and fearful glances. The once peaceful home was now a house of horrors, all thanks to the cursed doll. As the terror continued, the doll maker discovered the horrifying truth about his creation. The handmade doll, once crafted with love and care, was now a vessel of fear and torment. The doll maker, a man of humble beginnings, had inadvertently breathed life into a nightmare. His hands, which once brought joy to children, now carried a curse that sent shivers down the spine of every soul who crossed its path. News of the doll's terror spread like wildfire. Sleepless nights and whispers of a cursed doll became the talk of the town. The doll maker, upon hearing these stories, was filled with a chilling sense of dread. A wave of guilt washed over him as he realized he was the architect of this terror. His creation, intended to bring happiness, was instead sowing seeds of fear. Haunted by the horrifying truth, the doll maker decided he must right his wrong. He vowed to destroy the doll and break the curse. With a heavy heart and trembling hands, he took the doll, his creation, and set it ablaze. He watched as the flames consumed the doll, hoping against hope that the curse would be lifted. But the curse was not so easily broken. The very next day, to his utter disbelief and terror, the doll returned. Unscathed by the flames and more menacing than ever, it continued its reign of terror. Tragedy followed wherever the doll went. Its eyes bore into the souls of its victims, its presence a constant reminder of the horrifying truth. The doll maker had tried to create a source of joy, a piece of art that would make children's eyes light up with happiness. But in his attempt, he had instead crafted a curse, a nightmare that refused to end. His doll, once a symbol of joy, now stood as a testament to his horrifying mistake. In his attempt to bring joy, the doll maker had instead unleashed a nightmare. The curse of the doll maker's creation lived on, leaving a chilling legacy. Despite the doll maker's death, the terror did not cease. It lingered, hovering in the air like a malevolent spirit, refusing to be banished. The dolls, once innocent playthings, became vessels of dread. They were no longer symbols of joy and childhood innocence. They were now harbingers of horror, their hollow eyes reflecting the darkness of the curse. Children, once eager to own these dolls, began to fear them. Their laughter turned to screams, their dreams to nightmares. The dolls, seemingly innocuous, brought a relentless terror that echoed through the years, a chilling testament to the power of the doll maker's curse. As we conclude this eerie tale, let it serve as a cautionary tale about the power of creation. Creations can bring joy, but they can also birth unimaginable horror. Remember, not all creations bring joy, some can awaken pure evil. Beware the doll maker's curse.